Hey, what's up, people? It's FIFA 11 Skills Fan here, or Leechman, and I want to say thank you to JA for putting this video up on Sacred, and I want to say thank you to the Sacred family for just having such a great community channel and what the purpose of it. So I have to say thank you not just to JA, but to everyone who made Sacred a possibility. So that would be the Jesus Freak, Ocho Blanco, Kingdom Soldier, and all of the above that have made this a possibility, because there's not a lot of sites like Sacred. So it's such a great thing, such a great opportunity for something like this to be happening in the community. And so I have to say thank you to the entire Sacred family and to everyone who is a part of Sacred, whether you're just a subscriber or you visit their website on a regular. I just have to say thank you to all of y'all for being on this channel. But anyway, the topic I have for today is respect. And basically, why I wanted to do this topic was because I noticed something in my generation. And just so y'all know, I'm 19, I'm about to be 20. It seems that in my generation, there are a lot more children, people my age, who don't have or show any respect to their elders. I'm not talking about respect to their people their age mate. I'm talking about respect to their elders in the sense of their parents, people who are older than them. There just tends to be no respect being shown, and I just wanted to speak on that. And as well as speak on that, I'll have a few Bible verses talking about respect and things that go along with it. But anyway, one thing I have learned about respect in my lifetime, even though I haven't lived a very, very long time. I mean, I'm only 19, but I have learned respect is not something easy to come by, and it's something that people tend to just lose so easily. It's like everyone is willing to throw away their respect for nothing. And I don't understand it. But respect doesn't mean you let people trample over you. But it does mean you have to be able to lower yourself in a sense. You have to be able to humble yourself so somebody can be able to instill in you something that's greater than you. Instill in you something that can just lift you up. Something that can make you a better person than you are today. One of the things I noticed about this whole respect thing is, for example, if I'm walking down the street and I see a bus stop, I see a younger guy sit on the bus seat, and then there's an old guy standing right next to him, and the old guy will be like, "Oh, I'm tired. Can I please have the seat?" And the young dude doesn't even think about getting up just to give the old guy a chance to sit down. And I don't understand how you can just let that go. Maybe it's because of where I'm from. Originally, I'm from Nigeria, and where I come from, when you see an older man carrying something or standing up in a public location, the only thing you can do there is to help him out. I don't know if it's the same way everywhere else, but where I'm from, respect is such a big thing. And I'll go into respect for your elders, but first thing I want to talk about is respect for your parents. Way too much I see back talking to parents. How can a child be able to tell a parent what is good and correct for him? A child doesn't know what is right and wrong in this world. That's why we have parents. That's why God put parents in our lives, to be able to guide us and lead us in the right direction that we need to go. Look, it's not for your parent isn't there just so to take away all the fun. No, they're there to guide you and protect you, because you don't know what's right for you. You don't know what's good for you. You only have an idea of what you think you're enjoying at that moment in time. But your parent doesn't see that moment in time. When your parent looks at you, they see the future in you. They see what you could be, not what you are at that moment in time. So when your parent corrects you in a way, show respect towards your parent and say, you know what? I may not understand why they're doing this, and I may not understand what this is all about, but I'm going to respect their opinion and not throw it away. And just one of the Bible verses I would like to put out there is Exodus 20 verse 12. We all know this verse. It's a commandment in the Bible. It says, honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long. It's the only commandment with a promise, and we find that out in Ephesians 6:2. Where the Bible tells us that it's the only commandment in the entire Bible that has a promise attached to it. Look, respect, and this is one of those things that God cannot go against, because the Bible says God watches over his word to make sure that it comes to pass. And look, if God is watching over his word, he will kick you out of the way to make sure his words come to pass. So what I'm trying to say is, if you don't have respect for your parents, your days will not be long. This is not me trying to scare you or anything. This is what the Bible says. If you respect your parents, your days shall be long. And another thing I have to say about this whole respect topic is, when you have a respect for your parent, there's a thing inside your parent. God has given your parents such an authority over you to be able to either bless or curse you. If you think back to the stories of Isaac, Jacob, each one of those blessed their child from something within them because their child did something special for them. I mean, Jacob cooked a beautiful meal for his dad, for Isaac to be able to bless him from something within him. When your parent is able to bring out something from within them because you have so made them so proud of you, you have made them so happy with you, they're able to bless you with something that God has put in them as an authority figure over your life. God has put them there and given them some authority over a direction that your life can go. So your parent can bless you fully from something within their heart that comes from way down deep inside. So if you think about it, it's the same way with a curse. That's why you have to be very careful with the way you approach your parent. You can't be rude to your parent, because at the same time, the same way they can bless you from within them, they can curse you from within them. So you have to be very careful. That's why they always say to parents, be careful what you speak into the lives of your children, because the words of a parent can direct a child towards what they can become. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. But the main point is for you to have some respect for your parent so that they know that, wow, this child, I really love this child. I want to bless this child wholeheartedly. And they bless you and they place something in your heart. And it's something that God has to watch over, because like I said before, God watches over his word to make sure that it come to pass. And God cannot go back on his word, because if he goes back on his word, then he is no longer God. But basically, we have to be able to know those things and be able to respect our parents to the point where they just want to bless you wholeheartedly and completely without anything holding them back from speaking something great into your life. But anyway, that's one part of respect that I just wanted to talk about. Now, the other part of respect is respect for your elders. Now, in 1 Peter 5:5, it says, submit to your elders. Now, elders in the same way have a form of authority over your life, in the sense that elders can either bless you and lead you down the path of greatness, or they can curse you and lead you down the path of destruction. I mean, in the Bible, we have so many prophets who the kings had to go consult. Like, for example, before Joshua went into battle, he went to talk with Moses. And Moses says, as long as I raise my hand up, you shall always win the battle. So he had a respect for Moses and went to him and told him, I'm going to go to battle, but I need your guidance counsel. I need your counsel to know what exactly it is that we must do in order to win this battle. So as you can see there, if you have an elder's backing in your courtyard, and that elder is constantly either praying for you or always there for you, and you show a genuine respect for that elder, there's no way that elder doesn't want to bless you in some way. I'm not just talking about grandparents or old people. It's whoever is older than you. Now, you can see in 2 Kings 22-25, the Bible speaks about Elisha and the little children. And basically, these little children are making fun of him, and he cursed them. And 42 of those children died because he showed for Elisha, who was an elder at the time. So you can't mess around with respect. Respect is something that's so integral and so important that it's something we just have to have. So that's all I have for you. I just thought I would talk about this topic. It's very important for you to show respect to everyone who's older than you, because there's a certain authority that God has placed over them in your life. So you have to be very careful with respect. You have to be able to show it to everyone. But that's all I have for you. God bless. And thank you again to the entire Sacred family, for JA for putting this up. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.